Hydrated today?
I am hydrated.
There
I
we
didn't get
go.
that before. EJ forgot again. But we had a nice, easy Spiders day today, about an hour and a half, and came out healthy. Guys don't know how to slow down. That's a problem in Spiders. This guy's going to go full speed. But scrimmage tomorrow. Go to Acrisure. Get a few plays in there and see what we got.
Is Ben the best golfer on the team? You clear that up?
Is that what he's saying?
I mean, he said he's pretty good.
I would probably say he's not the best golfer on the team. I would just throw that out there. But we'll have to have a golfing tournament.
We were just talking to Javon. He was saying how excited he is to get down there and actually hit during some live periods tomorrow. Do you like the physicality he brings to that boundary safety spot?
Yeah, I mean, you watch him fill down in the box in the bowl game against UCLA. I mean, he likes to come down there. Steph Hall does too. They all better. Donovan McMillan. I mean, all those guys like to get down in the box, but just want to make sure you're doing the right thing at the right time.
What is
you got to make sure?
What is it about the mentality that you guys seem to always get those? I mean, I remember you telling us when Damari came back from his injury and he tackled somebody when you guys didn't even have pads on. Seems like it's a thing. Your DBs love to hit people.
Well, I think it's just the attitude that we try to play with, and they play hard and try to get them going full speed. If you got to play with effort, and sometimes it's hard to slow down. Like yesterday, MJ Devonshire got a pick, and Jacoby, basically, killed MJ, and it was a whiz period. He wasn't supposed to stay up, but it's just playing hard. You got to play this game fast. You can't play at half speed because everything's off when you do that.
Is that a mentality you look for when you're recruiting guys as well? Guys who just want to play hard and go the extra?
No question about it. I mean, you're always looking for guys that play with effort, play hard, play with excitement. A guy gets a sack and then he walks back to the huddle like Jerry. I mean, you don't want those guys.
Why?
Gotta have a little bit of swing. So you're always looking for guys playing with energy, and then again, you try to coach it. You can coach that, to get them to play with enthusiasm. Crumpley's out here getting extra ball drills. He's like a different guy. He's kind of a deer in the headlights. He's got so much more juice to him right now, but it's taken a year and a half to get that done.
What's been the biggest difference in Javon's growth from late last season? He had a couple of really good games to close it out to where he's at now.
Just again, he's working at the mental part of it, I think, more than anything. I think he's a talented kid that's got the ability to be a really good player, but it's more confidence, I think, knowing what you're doing. And he had two major busts in the bowl game. I mean, big time. I mean, Eric Howell gets beat on a post. It's man free. We got a guy in the middle of the field, which is usually not the case. And we surprise them. They throw a post. Eric's sitting on the ground at the goal line, like, where's my help at? He jumped outside leverage. So the mental part of it is as important as the physical part of it. So that's what he's gotten better at, I think, in the offseason with a bunch of meetings.
Yeah, what's the big thing you're looking for tomorrow?
I'll say it all the time. You guys know the first one is to come out of it healthy, but I want to see our guys play. Coaches on the sideline, let them go, and just find out who the players are. In that stadium, I think, and I want to see the offense move the ball. Although I want to see the defense stop. It's one of those. I want to see our deep shots that we missed a year ago. I'd like to see us connect on a few of those. We've done that in the first 6 practices, so it'd be good in Acrisure to see it line up that way.
And I would say that it's difficult to find good kickers, but you find 3 in a row in your time here: Blewett, Kessman, and now Ben. What's been the secret for those guys?
Yeah, I didn't find Blewett, but I'll take Blewett.
You inherited
Blewett.
Okay.
Inherited him, but what's the secret? Wish our secret was as good at the punter situation at times, but just it comes down to evaluation. And we knew Ben was a great kicker out of high school. It took him a while just to mentally be as mature as he. I don't think a year and a half ago he could stand in by this microphone and even carry a conversation. But now he's so much more mature. Guys got to grow up, but we knew he had a leg. I mean, there's very few times we offer scholarships to kickers out of high school. Usually they got to come walk on, spend a couple years, and then get that scholarship from the guy prior to. So that's usually a matter of fact. I think Kessman, I think we did offer him out of high school. So, if they're good enough, we're going to offer them.
How's punting coming along?
I think right now, punt team is looking pretty decent. Again, unfortunately, we've been stuck in here, so we're hitting the roof a lot. So we'll find out a little bit more when we get to go outside.
Pat,
with the kicker, how much of it is Andre? And you guys have been together a long time. What is it that he does to help those guys?
You're talking to place kickers.
Yeah.
It's funny. Andre's a special teams coordinator. Coach Partridge really works with the kickers as well. He's kind of the kicking guru, as far as just some of those little details. So he's with those kickers. He'll meet with them and talk with them. And again, the thing with the kickers, they always have a personal coach. So there's times during the season they'll send their tape, to their little kicking guy wherever he is around the country, and see what they think about him as well. So they all have their personal coaches.
Pat, each year, one thing that you talk about mid-season is playing fast, but also guys sticking to their roles, not jumping outside of their roles, trying to play hero ball, and that when guys do it as a collective, it builds chemistry. What's the challenge of doing that when you guys change safeties? Like this past year, you've had Eric and Brandon. Now you're moving to Donovan and Javon. And of course, you did that with DeMar and Paris moving into Brandon. What's the challenge to get those guys to buy in and keep the continuity when you're doing changes like that?
That's what college football is all about. Guys are going to graduate, they're going to move on, and those guys have been ready. It's not like they're just all of a sudden buying in now. They bought in a year ago. They just had to wait their time, and they get 5 plays a game. They get 5 plays. Try to make it the 5 best plays you can. But they bought in a long time ago, I think, and PJ O'Brien is probably leading the show out there with those guys, and it's what it is. It's what they do. It's just waiting to be that next guy.
How has Donovan been through 2 weeks of camp?
He's been good. He's been good. We want to see a little bit more live. We've only done, with the practices we've had so far, 6 in, 3 of them have been spiders. So we got 3 in pads, and I think we've had probably, I would say probably, 1 hour of total contact where we're live. So we haven't done a lot of live. I think we've had 2 periods a day of some type of live. So it'll be interesting to see, what we do when it's a lot of live.
Has he looked like the player you thought he might become 3 or 4 years ago at Peters Township?
No question about it. We're happy with where he is, and he's learning. He's probably the new guy back there trying to learn it all, but he's picking it up. He's picking it up well, and we're happy with where he is right now.